The 2025 Emmy Awards were filled with lots of historic moments, heartwarming reunions, and speeches that left us feeling inspired and maybe even a little emotional. But let's be real. There were also some cringe-worthy moments that had us questioning some decisions. So today we're diving into the best and worst moments of the night. Let's start with the good stuff because there was plenty of it. Best moments first up, we have to talk about the newcomers who stole the show. This year's Emmy Awards was a night of many firsts and biggest moments. One of the most delightful surprises came when Seth Rogen snagged his first ever Emmy for The Studio, a comedy that took home the Outstanding Comedy Series. Seth's acceptance speech was hilarious, thanking his fellow cast members and joking about the recent strikes. In a night full of incredible performances, Rogen wasn't the only one to take home their first Emmy. Noah Wyle, at the ripe age of 54, finally got his moment in the spotlight and won lead actor for his portrayal of George on the Pitt, which also scored the Outstanding Drama Series. Owen Cooper, a mere 15 years old, made history by winning the Outstanding Lead Actor in a limited or anthology series or movie for adolescents, becoming the youngest male acting winner ever. Congratulations, Owen. We can't wait to see what the future brings to your career. And let's not forget about Kristen Milioti, who won Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in The Penguin. Tramell Tillman took home his first ever Emmy Award for his role in Severance, and became the first Black supporting actor in drama after 77 years. Huge congrats to all the first-time winners. Your talent is undeniable, and we're really excited to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Speaking of talent, let's move on to our next best moment, the unforgettable cast reunions. The Emmys are always a night filled with surprises, and this year was no exception. One of the most heartwarming moments was the reunion of Gilmore Girls stars Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel as they presented an award together. The pair were seen on a recreated Stars Hollow set, complete with Luke's Diner and the Town Troubadour. Talk about a blast from the past. But that wasn't the only nostalgic moment we got. Everybody Loves Raymond and Law and Order cast brought back iconic vibes, and the Golden Girls tribute that honored Betty White warmed everyone's hearts. It was great to see these legendary casts reunite on stage and share their comedic chemistry once again. These moments were not only fun to watch, but also a celebration of the incredible impact these shows have had on television history. Next up, let's talk about the heartfelt speeches that left us feeling inspired and maybe even a little teary-eyed. From thanking their families to using their platform to speak out about important causes. These nominees showed us that success means nothing without those who support them. Jeff Hiller, who took home the Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Somebody Somewhere, gave a sweet shout-out to his mom, thanking her for believing in him even when he didn't believe in himself. Hannah Einbinder, who won her first Emmy for her role in Hacks, made a bold statement when she said, "I'm so happy to be here. Free Palestine." This unexpected line was met with huge cheers and applause from the audience, showing that there's still room for powerful messages at the Emmys. Noah Wyle dedicated his well-deserved win to shift workers, saying, "This one's for you," showing that even in the midst of celebrating his own success, he remains humble and gives back to those who inspired his performance. These genuine and inspiring speeches were a highlight of the night and showed that there is more to these talented actors than just their on-screen personas. They're real people with real emotions and real causes they're passionate about. So let us take a moment to appreciate their vulnerability and their willingness to use their platform for good. Before we move on to the cringe-worthy moments, we've got to give props to Nate Bargatze for his charity win. He pledged $100,000 to boys and girls clubs, and with CBS pitching in, they raised a whopping $350, zero by the end of the night. Kudos to Nate for using his platform to give back and for reminding us that generosity can go a long way. Now let's get into the cringe moments. First up, let's talk about the speech timer disaster. One of the most uncomfortable moments of the night came when Nate Bargatze decided to unveil a gimmick where he would cut $100,000 from the charity donation for every minute a winner went over their allotted speech time. While it might have seemed like a funny idea, it ended up being a buzzkill. Not only did it rush the winners and make them feel self-conscious about going over a strict time limit, but it also took away from the spontaneity and sincerity of their acceptance speeches. It was especially cringeworthy when Bargatze himself rambled for over a minute. During his opening monologue, it felt like he was trying to fill Bill Hader's shoes from last year, when he infamously went over his monologue time and got cut off mid-sentence. To add insult to injury, Bargatze still kept his $100 grand donation, making the whole thing feel mean-spirited and petty. Another cringeworthy moment came when Jennifer Coolidge took to the stage to present an award. Known for her impeccable comedic timing and ability to steal scenes, Coolidge seemed to lose her comedic touch during this particular segment. Her rambling speech about group chats and Ozempic drug went on for way too long, throwing off the vibe of the entire ceremony. Viewers were left scratching their heads, wondering if she had forgotten her place in the telecast. The whole situation became a cringeworthy mess and had fans cringing through their TV screens. It was definitely a misstep for Coolidge, who is usually so on point with her comedic delivery. Hopefully she'll bounce back next time and remind us all why she is the comedic powerhouse we love. And let's not forget about Bargatze's flat hosting. From the opening monologue to his quips throughout the night, Nate's jokes just didn't land. His attempts at humor felt stale and uninspired, leaving audiences rolling their eyes instead of laughing. One particularly painful moment came when he tried to channel his inner Eddie Murphy and open the show with a high-energy dance number. The whole bit felt forced and awkward, leaving viewers uncomfortable and confused. Bargatze's hosting felt like a missed opportunity to showcase the comedic talent that audiences know he possesses. Instead of bringing his A game, his performance felt lackluster and unenergetic, making for a cringeworthy viewing experience. While the 2025 Emmys had its fair share of highs and lows, one of the most disappointing aspects of the night was the fashion fails. From actresses who opted for super tight gowns that looked more like they were designed to be torture devices rather than red carpet statements, to questionable color choices that left viewers scratching their heads, the fashion police had their hands full. The fashion misses of the night were a distraction from the incredible talent sitting in the audience, and it left fans wondering if comfort and style were sacrificed at the altar of red carpet drama. It would have been nice to see more daring, unique and sophisticated looks that celebrated the diversity and creativity of the nominees and prisoners. In conclusion, the 2025 Emmys will likely go down in history as a night of memorable performances and shocking upsets. From newcomers stealing the spotlight to heartfelt speeches that left us in tears, there were plenty of highlights. However, the cringeworthy moments of the night, including a speech timer disaster, a rambling presentation, and flat hosting, left us cringing and questioning some decisions. Ultimately, though, these moments only added to the chaotic fun of the evening, reminding us that even in the world of scripted television, live events can be unpredictable and unhinged. The Emmys may not have been perfect, but it was certainly a night we won't soon forget. And there you have it, folks, our list of the best and worst moments from the 2025 Emmy Awards. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more award show tea. Until next time, keep watching and stay cringing.